Greetings, sports fans. ASMR Sports back at you. Today we're going to be opening up some good value packs. The orders have been rolling in. Thank you to everybody who's placed an order. I think the $5 ones have now sold out. And the $60 ones, I think it's sold out, but everything in between is still there. Our friend Andrew is the first person to order any. Just want to double check here. Okay, two $5 ones. Two $25 ones. One $35 one. One $45 one. One $50 one. And one $60 one. So we'll go from low to high. Thanks, Andrew, for letting us open these. $5. Oh, look at that. The first one is defective. I did not have a little paper. Although I feel like some of these $5 ones, I just couldn't find like a comp for my life. So I just kind of threw them in the $5 ones. So hopefully that doesn't create any problems for anybody, but you just let me know if it does. So Kyle Lewis, once upon a time, was a pretty hot hitter. How's he doing? Because the Mariners are kicking butt this year. Now I gotta look it up. Yeah, so he's still on the Mariners. 179 batting average and 39 at bats. So what's he, injured or something? But yeah, no, he had a couple of really good seasons, but not so much anymore. So his cards are definitely down. Another $5 one. Yep, this one is. I think it's gonna be a mag case. Yeah, so this one is the comp. So Brendan Rodgers, once upon a time, he was also a really big prospect. But I don't know. I think he's in the bigs here, but I don't know what he's up to. So here's an example of the comp. Basically, like this sold for a best offer accepted, but you don't know what it was. You just know it was originally listed at $99, but shipping was like $4.75. So as long as it sold for 25 cents or more, it's worth $5. I did include the shipping price with these because oftentimes if you don't include the shipping price, like in a $5 card, it's sort of like the comp would be like $0 or $1, which obviously people are paying that shipping and including it in the price. So anyways, $5 for an auto of at least once. I'm gonna look him up. Once decent prospect. Looks like he's on the team. I want to see how he's doing. So he has 360 at bats. He's had a pretty full season. His OPS 754, batting average is 278. So he's actually having a decent season, 9 home runs. So that's actually not a bad card for $5 full. Moving on up quickly here. $25 is the next denomination. There is Ronnie Mauricio, first Bowman Chrome, PSA 10 Gem Mint. Very nice. Let's see when this comp is from. July 10th. I generally use the most recent comp, or one of the most recent comps, and sometimes there's not comps for like, I don't know, 6 months or 8 months. But this was a pretty recent one, and this was on bid, so $25.50 shipped for this guy. There you go. I think he's actually doing decent this year down in the minors. $25 again. Oh, there's a nice one. Acuna, rookie debut, 2018 Topps update, PSA 9. Looks like this one was $22.50 plus $4.70 shipping, so total value is like 27 something from July 12th. Okay, very nice Acuna rookie card right there. $35. Well, there you go. There's one of the best hitters this year. He's kind of a top, I don't know, 5 candidate for MVP in the AL, given the Astros are doing really well. So it's actually a really nice season for him after some injuries, but you know, a really strong start to his career. So PSA 10, $35. Let's see what the comp is. 33 plus 480, so 3780 is the comp. I have no idea if these are up or down since then. I mean, it's only been a couple weeks, but things move quickly in the sports card world, so as far as I know, he's still going strong. Although he's got no prayer at the MVP because of Judge. With Ohtani, Rafael Devers is another guy who's having a real breakout year. I mean, he's always had pretty solid years, and a lot of people had high expectations, including yours truly, for this guy this year, and he is not disappointed. Unfortunately, the Red Sox are in the cellar of the AL East, and he's one of the kind of bright spots on the team, but this is a PSA 10 flagship rookie. Always a nice card to have of a hot young player. And the comp is $33.69 plus $4.75 shipping, and that's on bids. And this was, I think, 7/14 was the day I did this comp, and that sale was from that day. So there's, you know, lots of these cards being bought and sold on eBay. So that's a nice one. $50. Well, this was a much nicer card a couple weeks ago before the news that he has some kind of like spinal condition or something that nobody seems to really know anything about. It seems to be very rare and will, you know, undoubtedly impact his performance, but nobody's really sure how much or if he'll have an abbreviated career or, you know, anything like that. But this is a really cool card. It's a Par Producers PSA 10 from 2018 Bowman's Best, and the comp on this was 51 plus 3, so it's a $54 card, we'll say, and in the $50 envelope. That comp was from June, so not a ton of these sold. Pretty much like the only things that have comps that are like same day as when I looked them up are like, you know, flagship base cards, for which there's like 1 trillion graded and, you know, being sold. Okay, $60, exciting, big money. This is the most expensive pack I've made. There you go. Speaking of AL MVP candidates, Shohei Ohtani is generally considered to be the, you know, second guy down from Judge, and a lot of people think because Ohtani's having a really good pitching year, in addition to a very solid offensive year, that like it's pretty much impossible to match that, because who else can, give you a great season of pitching and do well offensively? Nobody. Brendan McKay, is that the guy on the Rays who was like a two-way guy but seems to just be pitching now? Anyways, yeah, it's a Heritage rookie card. This one I sent in thinking it was a 10, and it is really nicely centered, but you know what BHC is going to do. This one was right at 60 with free shipping. So, yeah, some really nice rookie cards of top players in the game here with Acuna and Acuna and Ohtani rookie cards. Nice looking Trout. And, some nice bargain cards at that $5 level. So there you go. There's a nice mix. Thanks, courtesy of Andrew S. Thank you very much for ordering those. I'll get those shipped off to you ASAP. And next up, our friend Tom, who's always ordering stuff to open on the channel, and I'm greatly appreciative. Has come in hot with a $360 GVP order, so these are going to be fun. These are all the top level of these good value packs. Alright, so yeah, Trout, same story as before. Would have been nice to not have him be injured, but still, PSA 10 Trouts are always nice. This is Future Stars Club. This is one of the cards excuse me, I got out of those basically the same sort of packs as well. Okay, it's not really the same. But basically repacked graded cards I got from like Super Break or something like that. I ordered them through my distributor, and they were like cardboard envelopes. And I think they were like, what did I pay for those? Like $25 per pack. And some of the cards were pretty good. This is one of the better ones I pulled out of there. The comp here, again, this goes back to June because there's not a lot of these out there, but the comp here is $75 plus $4 shipping. So this is actually I don't know how I think a lot of Trout stuff has gone down since like his injury thing. And I know there's a fair number of Trouts in these packs, but I think there's more like Acuñas and Ohtanis and Sotos than Trouts. Anyways, once upon a time this was a really good deal because it was $75 plus $4, so the comp is like almost $80. And this is in a $60 pack, so that was a better deal than most. Once upon a time, notwithstanding the Trout injury situation. But you can kind of see the mix of players in here. There is a really nice rookie card of Vlad. Top Chrome update. Rookie PSA 10. Comps on this are basically 65 from July 13th. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of the top guys. Ohtani, Trout, Acuna, Soto. I just happen to have a lot of cards of those guys, a lot of graded cards of those guys, because that's who I've been sending in for the last year and a half. Unfortunately, not really any Judges in here, because I've never graded Judges. I've never sent a single Aaron Judge card to be graded for some reason, I guess, just because his stuff has not really been very desirable for several years, even though he's had pretty solid seasons. But this year, I wish I had a lot of my Judges graded, because they would be worth a lot of money. I have one graded Judge. Oh man, it's another Trout. Oh boy. Well, I apologize to everybody who got a Trout for his injury. But let's look at the comp back on the 14th when I packed this. so a $70 comp, would have been a really nice deal. He was having a bonkers season this year too, like one of his best seasons. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure his stuff will be, back to normal once he gets back on the field and more is known about the spinal thing he's got. But it is what it is for right now. So those are going out to Tom. Thanks so much for that order. I've got one more order here. This is from our friend Lucio. And he's ordered 9 of the $5 ones, and I'm actually not going to open all of these because I think that would ruin some of the fun for him, but maybe I'll open like 3 of them just so you can get a sense of more of the $5 packs. But the $5 packs are certainly more of a grab bag than the other denominations, just because, I don't know, there's just a lot of nice hair in there. Apologies for that. Probably my daughters. Jared Kilnick, he's a guy who, once upon a time, this stuff was red hot, but, things change. He's had a struggle. He looks really tiny, like a high schooler or something there, but, he's sort of fallen from, the hobby graces, and he's on the Mariners, right? So, maybe he gets hot in the playoffs if they make it. Although I think they have a kind of outside chance. So yeah, he's playing daily, and he has a 135 batting average, negative .2 WAR. You can see why his stuff. So yeah, this is like $225 plus $4 shipping, so it's like a $6.25 card. Yeah, I think a lot of these $5 ones are going to be guys that have fallen from grace, but you never know when someone can turn it around. There was a time when Vlad Guerrero, right, was considered trash because he didn't hit like 400 coming out of the minors, but now he is. Okay, so here's a weird one. I feel like this one I had a heck of a time finding a comp. I guess I didn't have to go back too far from June, but basically $3 plus $4, so $7 is the comp on this guy. I'm not sure what this guy is up to these days. This is kind of an older card from 2013. But anyways, Donato, it's relatively low numbered to 24. Renato Nunez, one of you A's fans, left to tell us what his story is. I don't really remember him at all as a prospect, so I didn't know anything much about him when I pulled that. Okay, last $5 pack we're going to open for Lucio, and then I think we'll be done. This is one where I didn't have a comp because I just could not figure out what the heck. This is a paper base card. Travis Swaggerty is actually a pretty good player. And I think he's like in the bigs, or at least was at some point. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, so he's playing well. It's got some stats from June. Oh, is he with the Cardinals now? Okay, so he's back in the minors after, I think, a stint in the show. But down in the minors, he's hitting 267. Not terrible. 7 home runs this year, so could get another crack at the show. And he was a very solid prospect back in 2018. In 2019, I've actually got some pretty decent cards of him. But again, right now, he is down in the minors, kind of waiting for an opportunity. So, all right, well, that's what I got. The 6 other unopened packs are going to go off to Lucio to open in his spare time. But I wanted to get some good value packs opened for y'all. Please pick some up for yourself. I think there's plenty of like $25 ones and like $15. So there's quite a bit left, but the super high ones and the lowest price ones are I think gone now.